Have you ever done shopping in your life? Welcome to another episode of Abundant Sources series. Have you ever done shopping in your life? I'm sure the answer is yes. If it is really yes, I want you to type into the chat window or comment box, yes, I do shopping. Why did I ask you about shopping? And even though it is Abundant Sources series, I am going to talk about abundance. There is a correlation between the abundance and the shopping and making some shopping list before you could do that. All right, I'll be sharing that with my experience, but before I could share that, I want you to welcome once again to Abundant Sources series, this new episode, and listen to this video till the end, and don't forget to hit the like button, put your comment generously, and hit the subscribe button as well, and hit the bell icon. These few things I really want from you because these are my support system. These things will let me do more and more and more and more better. Why did I ask you about the shopping? I am going to demystify soon. Listen very closely. Hi, this is Kumar Gaurav, Scale Up Abundance Coach. I have welcomed you to this Abundant Sources series new episode, and I have requested you to listen to this video till the end, and for that you need to grab your pen and paper and take lots of notes for that. I'll be sharing with you the easiest method till now you have known and understood how to go empty. All right? How to go empty and why to go empty, that also you know. Why to have mission and goal and dreams, you know. How to bring that in reality, you know. Okay, how you can trigger that and bring that in reality, that also you know. Okay, and you know the various steps towards the manifestation, you know the various steps and various elements towards the prosperity by now. Now, today I'll be telling you one thing, one minimum thing, bare minimum thing that you can do to manifest whatever you want in your life, and this is favorite in my life. This is one of my favorite therapy. Okay, I call it as a listing therapy. Okay, so by now you might have guessed what is it all about, and I would be talking about that. But before I talk about that, let me ask you this thing. How many of you know that what is neurofiring? And how does it happen? When two neurons inside your brain, when talk to each other, okay, they generate some electricity, okay, that is the way to transact and communicate with each synapse inside your brain. There is one synapse, okay, but there is inside various brain cells and they communicate with each other. All right, so what exactly happens while these neurofiring is happening through a thought is the trigger of emotion. There are some cells inside your heart as well. Those are also called as heart brain cells. Okay, when they come into the sync, okay, then they start creating the reality for you. While I talk about it in very detail, how it happens and how you can do that externally, that is very important, that I am going to share with you shortly. So bringing these neuro cells in sync, you need to do one very important thing that create and triggers such thing that triggers and maintain a bigger and a stronger dendrite connection inside your brain. What are those dendrite connections? Dendrite connection is a newly installed network of neurons inside your brain for those information which is not holding for longer and it has never been strengthened inside your brain. Now your responsibility becomes that you need to strengthen those neural network, those dendrite connection inside your brain. And how would you do that? Again, coming back, you need to bring your brain cells and your heart brain cells in sync. And there is a very easy method which is called as listing method. Using that, you can do that. And this is something which you need to do outside of your body to bring the result and create a blueprint of it inside your body, so that again at the next level you can see the result outside your body and in your surrounding. Isn't it something exciting? If it is something exciting, I need your likes right now, because that is my support system. I keep on saying that really engages me to do more, and that is my support system from your end. Okay, and if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please take a pause and go ahead and subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon and continue to listen. When did I discover it? I remember I used to be an expert in my life in terms of manifesting anything I wanted at my own will in my life. Okay, I remember year 2009 when I was to go overseas, and that too I manifested by doing the same activity what I am sharing with you for first time in my life. Okay, and I wanted to go overseas through my job, but I did not want to go until I got married. Okay, and when I got married, I also manifested that with two things. One, I told you in previous episode how you can turn negativity into positivity. Okay, and for that I presented all the negative areas and shared with all my well-wisher in a very positive manner as if it is done. And as a part of result, I was blessed to get married with whom I wanted to get married. That is number one manifestation. Second, I wanted to travel. I was getting pushed to change my job and to earn extra money. Do you know that time I was not even grad, I was not graduated. As I keep on saying that if you will calculate and try to figure it out, I am yet not graduate, but I am on my way to become a doctorate. Isn't it irony? Isn't it paradox? Isn't it so easy to even digest it? But how it is happening? Because I am manifesting those. By using what? The very first technique which I used in my life, that I am going to share that with you. But prerequisite, you know that all how to quieten your mind first, quieten your heart first, how to cleanse your heart and cleanse your mind to ask for what you need and what you want to identify in your life. Okay, and what is that step? You remember the very first question, what did I ask you? It was, how many of you go for shopping every day? Now I want you to take a step back and do this thing if you have not ever done so. I still remember that as a child, in my childhood, when I used to go to a grocery store, my father used to give me a list. Okay, in that every single grocery item used to get listed. Okay, somehow what happened to me in 2009 before getting married, apart from using those techniques of presenting negative and converting negative into present or positive, what I did is this. I took a list after getting married, and even when I was not married, I used to make a list every single month, and even in a week I used to go to shop. Even I need to buy one single item, I practice to list that inside a slip of paper, in a piece of paper. And below that, I used to sandwich all the materialistic thing what I thought that I won't be able to buy in my life during that time. So what I did, those things like my first overseas journey, okay, in the month of April. Okay, then again I note down, I need to buy notebooks 3, I need to buy tea powder, I need to buy coffee, I need to buy fruits, I need to buy any further item, pulses, lentils, and again I wrote down that my first trip to Goa with my spouse. Then again I wrote down every single thing. Are you following? Means every single time I prepared that. That was the first step. Identifying those in the list in a piece of paper, very, very first step. All right? Did you get it? I'll tell you now the second step. In second step, what you did? You just prepared a list, wrote down every single thing. Even you need to buy a plane, you are going to write it down in the piece of that list, and before that and after that, in reality, whatever you are going to buy, you are going to list them out. You are going to sandwich that plane between those lists. Is it clear to you? I think it is clear to you by now. And when you have written in between plane, what you are going to do, now you are inside the grocery store, you are buying every single item one by one. You have bought coffee, you have bought shampoo bottle, you have bought tea powder, you have bought fruits, you have bought vegetables, you have bought oil, and you have bought butter and cheese and everything else. In between it comes plane. So whatever you are buying, what also you do along with that, it is a day of, mobile. I would prefer and recommend, forget now to again adding things in your mobile. Go ahead and try to use this. Go to any Amazon store and buy it over there. Okay, go to any other grocery store, Sense and Spices, and go from there you buy it. Okay, so what you can do, when you are looking at that list, you are grabbing the items and putting in your cart. What I want you to do, just strike it through. Okay, what you did? Strike it through what the item you bought it, and immediately strike through the plane. Okay, you have bought one item, you have put it in the cart, and you have strike through that, and then the next item which you think that you will buy in the future, you are going to strike through that as well. Then you bought again 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. Now it comes your next journey. For shopping list, you have written that your trip to Bahamas, or your first trip to Los Angeles. Okay, now you bought 1, 2, 3, 4 items. In the 5th item, it is your trip is mentioned. Now you are going to strike through that as well. You are going to simply cut in the piece of paper. Okay, that's the step number 2nd. 3rd, say for example, further example, you are going to buy a Ferrari. Okay, if you have a dream to buy a real estate or buy a big new house somewhere, you want to spend a luxury day out somewhere along with your spouse, list down every freaking single thing in the piece of paper, and how many times you need to do that. So this was your first list, you did it and you strike through it. You came back home with all the items. What do you do then? You simply tear that paper out and put it into the garbage. That was the very first step you did. Okay, first step, listing. 2nd step, getting into the grocery store. 3rd step, striking it through. 4th step, you coming back home and tearing out that piece of paper. 4 things, now you need to repeat it. How long you need to repeat it, that is very, very important. Okay, and again, don't forget that you need to remember the 4P formula, okay, which I have talked about it in the past. 4P is a 3 P's towards the prosperity. Okay, 3 steps towards the prosperity. I also talked about why you need to become calm and why that list items has to be initially empty, and you should be very, very much clear that what you are going to buy, what you are going to grab, what you want to attract. This was very first method, which is called as listing method. Using that, you are going to attract all those things what you want in your life. Apart from this, now there are certain ground rules. You want to hear that? Okay, I assume you are going to hear that. The very first ground rule says that follow the P3 formula. Second ground rule says that what you are going to do is that you need to repeat it. If you are new in this, if you have never manifested anything in your life ever, you must get trained upon it. That is second. Third thing, for this abundant living, what you need to do is this. You need to practice it for 6 months if you have no training, my dear friend. Okay, and if you have got trained, I'll be telling you, it can happen within a month, within a week, and sometime within 90 days, that is 3 months. Okay, that faster you can get the result. Isn't it something exciting? Why I am saying this, why I am telling you this with so much power and so much conviction, because that is coming through experience, my dear friend. Do it your own way and write into the comment whether you have loved it, what you have manifested. Isn't it very, very powerful? I have spoken about this. It has in the 2 times, in fact, in the past, and it has gone amazing views, amazing feedback, what people have achieved out of it. By the way, there is some secret. When you will see in the description, there is a free invite for you to come to my master class. That is the preview to 24 hours to abundance. If you learn to this, what is going to happen? You will have the power to manifest anything in 24 hours as well. Do I say this? No! It's all those are my students and candidates, they have talked about. If you have loved it, show me some love, some heart into the comment, hit the like button to this video, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon, and I am personally going to review every single comment from you. And in case you have not bought ever Brain Hacker 1.0 best-selling book, do buy it. Go ahead and buy it. Kindle version is also available. Why I am insisting you to buy that? Because that comes with lot of creation, and creation is a way to abundance, and it has triggers lot many creation as well. Okay, so with this note, I just want to say love, light and blessing. You were listening to Kumar Gaurav, Scale Up Abundance Coach, and hit the like button, share this with your amazing, awesome friends. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Let this disappoint from this. Many of you have the high energy level.